Good Friday morning, TNT. Welcome to Foodie Fridays here on A Cup of Joe. Yeah, we are into that time of the week when we get hungry. We get our appetites are open. We get food interactive. Yes, we get food. Oh, we got food interactive.
That's right.
I miss Foodie Fridays.
I did miss Foodie Fridays.
It's been like.
You miss Foodie Fridays?
During the World Cup, I was like, well, why can't I just do a Foodie Friday?
Are you sure you miss Foodie Fridays?
Why?
All right, fine. I will leave you alone.
Why a question?
I will leave you alone. I'll be nice. I'll leave you alone.
You tell me that off camera.
You see me twinkle in my eye.
Something else. All right. Lots to come. But can I give you a foodie fact?
Yes, you may.
Chickens. Healthy chickens don't eat meat.
No, they don't.
That has to be the biggest oxymoron in the world.
Healthy chickens don't eat meat?
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, if they were to eat some form of meat, wouldn't that be somewhat...
So that's why probably turning a vegetarian is probably the wisest thing to do, because obviously the chicken's not eating meat.
The animals tend to be generally smarter than us, you know. You've noticed, for instance, many animals stop drinking milk after a certain point in time,
right,
you know, because they realize that their bodies don't need it anymore. And
we have no discipline.
No, we eat what we like, we drink what we like. So yeah.
All right, interesting.
So there's a beautiful spread in front of us. We're having a little bit of a Friday picnic, and of course, you know, all week long, our Inside the Cup has been sponsored by
Rani Flatbread.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a bit of a picnic this morning.
Yes, so we're going to make, what are we making?
We're making scrambled eggs and bacon Rani panini.
Gosh,
Are you ready?
I'm hungry. Scrambled eggs.
Yes.
So we have scrambled eggs.
We have our scrambled eggs.
This is our Rani Flatbread.
Yes.
You eating eggs or not?
I'm not eating eggs, so I'm going to make a Rani BLT. Which
is bacon.
So I'm going to use the bacon alone. This is breakfast.
Yeah, this is breakfast.
This is breakfast.
So you, I think what Rani Flatbread is showing here, that you can really, it's so simple just to put together.
You can pretty much do anything with
Rani Flatbread.
And you have a simple, full, wholesome meal.
Yes.
There you go. So I have
tomatoes. Are you having tomatoes?
I am having tomatoes because you know you need to have.
You need to have some tomatoes.
Your reds and your greens, as we were told this week.
Yes.
Right.
Cheese.
A little bit of cheese, not too much.
Not too much cheese.
Not too much cheese.
I really like cheese, you know.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
And your greens.
And your greens.
And that's about it.
And that's about it.
And you roll or wrap?
You can roll. You can wrap.
I want to roll.
You can daintily hold it like this. Yeah. Like me.
So you can roll.
And there you have it.
And there you go. That's breakfast.
And we munch. Thanks to our Rani flatbreads.
You keep talking, my mouth full.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, let me quickly tell you what's inside of our cup today, Foodie Friday, our very first Foodie Friday for our season 2, inside of A Cup of Joe. First, we share a cup with the power couple. We have soca royalty in the house this morning, and we're going to be chatting with Fayan and Bunji.
Can't get better than that.
Cannot get better than that. We thought and we racked our brains. Who would we like to premiere inside of Foodie Friday? And I think it was a apt selection.
Looking forward to that.
We will also be checking out our new action that's happening in the kitchen inside of our drink menu challenge. If you're curious as to what that is, you're going to have to stay with us to check that out. And then we're going to bring up the rear. Of course, Stefan's going to be in the mix as well. But we will bring up the rear with Buy Local, Cook Local.
Yeah, I think we're talking cocoa.
Cocoa and chocolate with the lovely lady.
Astrida Saunders.
There we go.
I think it's her name. Yeah.
So we have lots of stuff in store this morning inside of Foodie Friday.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Can't wait. All right, that's what's coming up inside our cup, of course, brought to you by Rani Flatbread. So we're taking a short break. When we come back, the power couple joins us, and we will share a cup with Bunji, Garlin, and Fayan Lyons.
Tell them that I'm the West Indian, same level as the French Merovingian. I am the iOS, you are just the Symbian. I will meet you anywhere like an amphibian. Yep, you see we black as night, represent the red and the black and white. Cross me and snatch away your second life, let you ride like a second hand bike. Lord, Lord, I'm from a tough West Indian jungle, Lord.
Ever tried using Rani flatbreads to turn out a quick meal? Take Rani whole grain, put some sauce, top that off with cheese like a boss. Put any ingredient you really can lose. Pop in the oven, is pizza or gosh?
Now that's a Rani good idea!
Why settle for a one-note cereal? Get more with Honey Bunches of Oats. 4 nutritious grains come together for more taste, more texture, more healthy satisfaction. Have a bowl of happy.
There's really one bank you can depend on. One bank that leads the way. Technology and systems separate us from the rest. Republic gives only the best to you. We get personal attention, so explain for your inspection. We're the Boss
Big premiere week. This is Foodie Fridays, and we are super excited today. As we told you at the top of the show, we are sharing a cup on this Foodie Friday with TNT's power couple. Soca love is strong love, you know. It's soca love, strong love. Multiple soca monarchs between them. They have a Soul Train Award, international recording artist deal. I'm sure I'm going to miss out a couple of the legendary things that they have done already in their short careers. I'm talking about Ian Anthony Alvarez and Fionn Lyons Alvarez, better known in the soca world as Bunji Garlin and Fionn Lyons. I'm speechless, you know, guys.
You're speechless too with that intro like that. What did we say now?
Oh, you guys good?
Very well.
So good to have you on a couple, Joe. Thanks for gracing us with your presence. I mean, that's serious. Soca love had to be strong love because you guys met as two individual soca stars, soca artists. Yeah. Just take me back there quick a little bit, Bunji.
That was
Well, we met before that. I was 17 and he was singing. I wasn't singing.
Yeah, when I
we took pictures together.
And I didn't even realize
you were 17?
I was 17. I met him when I was 17. My dad is a Bunji-aholic, so so he's like Bunji.
But the fire sticks didn't happen there.
No.
It happened when I saw her on stage with Invasion.
Right.
Like, who's this young little guy watching the abs and
yes.
Good thing I had a
how old you were then?
I was about 22, 23.
Right. I was like, who's this man? And then, well, it was like 5 years later, after the relationship started and everything.
Right.
And she was saying, she said, you remember you took a picture with me backstage? So. I said, what? When? I said, I never meet you before. And then she take all the pictures. She said, look, I didn't even realize we take a picture backstage.
Wow.
Brass
Festival.
Brass.
My first Brass Festival.
Right.
And her dad is who brought her and introduced us to each other.
And that's when she was 17?
Yes.
Right.
But
so you ain't watch her there?
No, but not only that too. I mean, father introducing you to his daughter. You don't go in and stay down like, we're same family.
Yeah.
Right, that's like, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Go on. Daddy thing.
I didn't mark no face or anything. And then after, well, you know, so I guess it was, from since then it was supposed to, you know,
right.
It was ordained.
But he's known and he's become known to be the lyrical master.
Yes.
What was the first piece of lyrics he dropped? What's the first piece of lyrics?
Well, he didn't really drop a lyrics. He tried a smart thing. what we term a smart thing in Trinidad. What he did is, when we initially started talking, he called my phone, so I answered hello, him. Oh shucks. I was trying to call my sister. Sorry, and he hung up. So like, well, okay, cool. And then an hour later, he called back and said, listen, I'm sorry, I had to apologize. I can't lie. I was really trying to call you, but I didn't know how to call you to talk to you. So I just pretended it was my sister.
That's true. That's very true. That's true.
Like, okay, then.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know.
I didn't know how to
so
find
the lyrical master didn't know lyrics.
Yeah, I didn't know lyrics that time. All that time I go and find all different, but that even dictionary could have.
Guys, it has been such a busy, successful time. Despite all the success and the busyness and everything, you all seem to be traveling almost every week. There's a little one in your lives, and,
yes.
and there's a normalish sort of family life that you still have to live. How are you managing? I mean, literally every other week you're out of the country. How are you all managing mommy and daddy rules?
Well, I don't jump the gun here and say, you know, thank God for women's skills, because you know, some of them things left up to me.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, all the helter skelter.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
A woman could really, I don't know how they do it. My mom used to do it.
Yeah.
Or my sister-in-laws, I see Faye do it.
Yeah.
They have a way to just bring all the worlds together into one and just make it work. As busy as, and I mean, they multitask more than I could. Sometimes it's women invent computers and that's the multitasking side of it.
That's it.
Because she's doing like 23 things here and still have room for 23 more things to happen and make it seem like nothing is going on.
And you're trying to do one thing here.
I'm trying to do one thing and taking 1 year. You know, so I think the getting the whole unit to work as a family unit, as busy as we are, I really have to give Faye kudos for really, you know, engineering that department to get it to work how it's supposed to work. Because if it was me, that would have lasted a day.
But how, I mean, he made it sound very easy. Is it that easy for you to do the juggle?
It is easy if you delete distractions. Like for me, anybody who knows me, I'm a homebody. I tend to only go out if he drags me out of the house, or if I like to go see people perform. So if somebody's doing a live act or something, I'll go. Or if it's a concert that I really want to go to. But like with just hanging out or liming and stuff like that, I tend to not do that.
Always?
So,
always? That's always going to that for you?
Always. So I'm either in the office, I go to work like regular folks.
Right.
So I'm either in the office, or I'm doing homework with my daughter, or I'm home doing something, or I'm in the studio, or I'm working on a project that he has to either complete or something like that, or I'm negotiating something on the phone with somebody. So for me, that's what I like to do. So my fun is, it mightn't be fun to other people, but because I enjoy it, the whole structuring of, okay, we have to do this, family time, vacation time, business time, it comes very easy for me because it's something that I like to do. Plus, I'm very good at prioritizing. So we do the most important things first, and then everything else falls into place after.
I know you have spoken about the Soul Train Award. Nutshell it for me. Put it in a nutshell. Did you anticipate at all that Soul Train Award in your career?
That leading up to that Soul Train Award itself was a kind of ride. We didn't anticipate. First of all, I didn't even know. It was someone on Twitter was like, you know, congratulations for being nominated. I was like, I seen correct here, and then when I checked, I realized it was nominated. You know, and it was amazing. That point for me was amazing to see. All these people from, I had to say, all the nations of soca, right? And all the people who love soca music around the world. The way they went in on voting, and then it had people who were studying for exams in UE, and then they was telling, some of them was telling us the stories after that. They had big arguments with their grandparents or parents because time when they were supposed to be studying there on the computer all night voting. You know. And that's why up to this day, I never said, you know, my Soul Train Award. I want to say this is Trinidad and Tobago Soul Train Award and the Nations of Soca, because it really, the people work for it. I mean, we brought the song, but the people really provided the momentum to get it to that point, to make the achievement. And based on the system that it was, you know, set to be able to attain it, the credit really have to go to the people, to the general public out there who really get their thumbs and index going and hurting just to bring it home.
My song obvious, but biggest song in your career?
Arguably so, but for me, Carnival to Banca.
Carnival to Banca? Yeah. But that will live on. That will live on. I want to take a quick memory check and check. And then bring me forward through your journey, Bunji. Down in the ghetto.
2000.
Blaze the Fire.
Blaze the Fire.
Cooler Burn.
Yeah.
And you've journeyed to Differentology, Carnival to Banca, Truck, Big Truck. That's a journey. That's a journey. Because
from one to the next.
Give me that journey in 2 minutes.
Well,
give me 10 minutes.
Yeah, in a minute. That
I want to take on the journey.
Yeah, 1999. Send Them Rhythm Crazy. It's basically started on the street.
Now, you understand the journey I want?
Yeah.
Because you started at that point.
Yeah.
Different vibe.
It started on the street. It started just raw. Whatever comes to you comes to you.
Yeah.
And of course, no one ever prepares you for when you get in the industry, the different obstacles you're going to face. Not everyone could take the raw version. Some needed processed. Some needed diluted. Some needed this way. So you get caught up in so many webs of, I would call some deceit and some other things, and you go into different transformation because you're trying in this journey, or you're trying to please audiences, and no one ever tell you, well, this audience is this and this audience is that. You have to figure it out for yourself, and sometimes you figure it out too late. And that's why there was so much transformations with me until the end point, coming down to the stage of differentology, was the point where we basically said, hey, however we feel it, we do it. End of story. That's it. And that's why the music song and how it's sung now.
Fian, did you have a role to play in that journey at all, you think?
Yes.
Well,
No.
well, I wouldn't say, not necessarily a role. I just did what I was supposed to do and be a wife.
Yeah.
So, and a business partner. So my job was basically making sure that he stayed focused, regardless.
You calm him down a little bit?
Yes. Irrespective of what was happening.
She calmed me down?
Yeah, she helped, yeah.
He's
at times I was about to hulk it.
No, because that was you, Bunji. That was you.
Really get Green Avenger.
Yeah.
No, but he's one of the people that understand. A lot of people don't understand. You could be you, but just be you smart.
Yeah.
And you could do what you're doing, just do what you're doing smart.
Right.
And there are people who don't understand how the dynamics between the both of us work, because he's kind of laid back and I'm more of the go-getter. I get up in the morning and I already have my day planned out. And I have to basically say, okay, this is what you're going to do. And he's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but that's why a couple comes together.
But it works,
you
understand? So like for his journey, a lot of the things that he stopped doing and a lot of the things that he started doing wasn't accepted by a lot of people.
Yeah.
But now they're seeing the benefits and the end result of why he had to do and why he did what he did in the past.
Yeah. All right, lots to talk about still, guys. We're taking a short break here on A Cup of Joe. Bunji, Garlin, and Lyons is with us sharing a cup this morning. Or A Cup of Joe is coming right back.
Maria's jeans, with her since college. Sarah's dress, always her best party mate. Laura and her blouse, friends through 2 kids. Want to keep fitting into your clothes? Try Fitness. Delicious crunchy flakes made with whole grain, which can help you maintain your figure. Fitness, keep on zipping.
Hey, we're back, and yes, sharing a cup this morning on this Foodie Friday with Bunji, Garlin, and Lyons, the power soca couple, TNT's very own, and I just want to get from them because, as I mentioned, guys, at the top, you were individual artists before you came together to become one.
Yes.
Closed doors, nobody knows.
How competitive it gets?
Really competitive.
Serious?
It
gets competitive as well?
No. We kind of just click.
Yeah.
All the time we click. We click.
That's like LeBron and Dwayne fighting for
So it's a team.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a team.
Yeah.
Because the individual artist still is
naturally there.
Yeah.
So you don't have to work on that. It naturally exists.
Right. Okay.
And the team factor as well is not something that you necessarily have to work on.
Right.
It's just you understand now that both entities think alike, walk alike, talk alike, work alike. So it just fit and you move.
All right, man. That's a good answer.
I don't think he believes it.
Yeah. Because one of the criticisms that I think you would have gotten, and TNT full of critics. TNT full of critics. When you guys came together, it was whether or not you gave up and sacrificed your individuality as an artist. How do you respond to that?
The thing is, right, as a female, you'll always be prone to criticism. Either you're too fat, you're not pretty enough, you're not toned enough, you're too skinny, which was the latest one.
That's the latest one?
Too much abs. You look like a guy, all these things. So your hairstyle, your makeup, your clothing, you get critiqued.
Yeah.
So I went from being Super Blue's daughter,
yes,
fight out to that, to then to have to be Bunji Garlin wife, and then fight out of that.
You're looking for trouble.
But that's listen, these men just coming at me. I can't get rid of them. You understand? So the thing is, as a woman, once you're trying to do you'll always be subjected to criticism.
Yeah.
And it's not what you're called, it's what you're answered to.
Yeah.
What you answer to. And I just, you know, people say stuff. I'm like a tree. I need manure to grow, so it doesn't really matter.
Fair Lyons now is seemingly now very much focused on the business of the business, and outside of being the artist, but the business of the artist.
I've always been focused on
always
that.
Been focused
the
on
problem
that.
is that's the problem. Because I've always been focused on that, my conversations, my mindset, the things I do, the places I'm seeing have always basically been stuff that's oriented, that's significant. You understand? Things that's related to that. And people tend to look at you and say, what are you trying to do? What are you trying? Everybody else is doing this. What's your problem? Why are you trying to talk like that and walk like that and dress like that and be like that? Because you're looking at the bigger picture. And any woman that does not adhere to the female should be seen and not heard theory is deemed
a problem.
Yeah, capital something. You understand?
That's not fair, man.
Of course, that's not fair. But my thing is, honestly, I do not really care what people's guarded perception of me may be. I know who I am, I know what I am, I know what I do when the morning comes, I know the behind the scenes, I know what it takes to get from point A to point B. And unless you're actually walking with me on my journey through life, you cannot comment from an insider's point of view. You already mean it. You're reading the cover of the book and think you know the whole book. You need to read the book.
Ground Empire. I think that is one of your latest projects, and tell us a little bit about what it's all about for those of you guys.
Ground Empire is a movement that I formed that basically just brings together young, intelligent, focused, career-driven, skilled people that could basically barter their skills and trade with each other. So for us, we have a company. We've hired people who could do film and to tape our shows. We've hired young photographers to take pictures, and we either pay them or we do something for them, stuff like that, and then we introduce them to each other, so now they could then further their own. So they have their own individual small companies, startup companies. But what we've done is created a platform where everybody's under the Ground Empire. So now you have that level of trust because everybody that the company vets is on the up and up. So you don't have anybody just coming to take advantage of people's skills because they're young and they're inexperienced. We take anybody, songwriter, producers, whatever, they're all under Ground Empire. You have a skill, okay, this guy's a songwriter, you link them up, and it's like a cross-pollination stuff happening.
I like that. How's it going?
Very well. Yeah, we have photographers.
Concept working?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Local people.
We all local people.
All local.
So far.
Yeah.
The local faction is just like the test phase before already kicking it off.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just to make sure the ecosystem itself working properly.
Exactly. It's an interesting concept. Very interesting.
It is important too, so, you know.
Yeah. Bunji, the latest track, Think I Heard, a little hip hop.
West Indian Jungle.
Give me a quick verse.
West Indian Jungle. I do this for every Trinidadian. Wield the mic in hand like weapons of an Asgardian. If you want to cross my line, take your time. I will direct you. Seek some advice from Dr. Kevorkian. I drop this on the station. The rotation is as much as when the circus play organs and the accordions. You ain't got no venom, use a pseudo-scorpion. You diss me and I embarrass you in front of your audience. Boom. Tell them that I'm the West Indian. Same level as the French Merovingian. I am the iOS, you are just the Symbian. I will meet you anywhere like an amphibian. Yep. You see, we black as night. Represent the red and the black and white. Cross me and snatch away your second life. Let you ride like a second hand bike. Lord. I'm from a tough West Indian jungle, Lord. Born right, that's the song.
Hip hop vibe?
Yeah, like a hip hop dance or certain type. And that's the school I came from. Before I ended up in soca. So it was nothing for me to just transition back into time and do that.
And have a soca.
Nope.
No,
that's the expected element because he's
and I think that's it. I think that's right. Yeah.
All right, guys. I want to introduce you all to our master mixologist in house.
Is he good?
I'll let you tell me that after. Master Stefan Scott.
Is okay if I lean this way?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I wanted to lead because this gentleman here, Stefan Scott, he's known to impress a few.
A few.
All.
How is it? Is it telepathically or how is it?
Yeah. So what he's going to do, he's going to, he has almost 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes to mix a cocktail that he thinks represents Bunji Garlin and represents Fair and Lyons.
Including the you must like it factor.
If you don't like it, tell me you don't like it, you know.
Oh, you will?
You will.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
So you just look at somebody and say, okay, you look like this or you look like that.
Of course.
Okay then. Pop your car.
Crackle, Stefan Scott. Yeah, you're very confident, yeah.
So for Fayan, I'm going to start off with vodka. I'm going to start with Danska vodka, alright? Are you a vodka fan?
No.
No? Why is that? Why is that?
Because I don't drink.
You don't drink? Oh. Well, you're missing out on a lot. You're missing out on a lot. You can ask Joel.
But I will taste your drink. I will.
You can ask Joel. Every Friday.
You don't drink alcohol?
Joel.
No, I'm not an alcohol person.
No?
I drink some wine, but...
Yeah, but you don't drink alcohol?
Not really.
Bunji?
I mean, I will sip like grandma.
I'm Trinidadian, man. I'm Trinidadian.
Nice. So we have some Danska vodka. We also have orgy in there. And we're going to have a ½ ounce of sweet and sour. Right? It's just to add a bit of balance.
Do you realize what time
inside of the cocktail. And then we're going to stir. Alright? Just bringing all the ingredients near together.
Nice.
And also chilling the cocktail.
What is near together?
Near together, not together fully. Like near, like right there.
But they don't actually mix.
Yeah,
they associate,
so
but
like,
they don't mix.
like together, not together, like together.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then we're going to stop.
Is that Diet Sprite?
Oh, good. I have to please. I like that. I like that.
No man.
Maybe it's good. It's supposed to be.
What do you call this one, Stefan?
This is the Vi Queen.
The Vi Queen.
And how many calories does the Vi Queen have? Thank you very much.
None at all.
No calories.
None at all.
I like this drink.
And Mr. Garlin.
And for Mr. Garlin, we're going to start off with El Dorado rum.
Yeah.
Alright? We're going to add 1.5 ounces.
Now, why you feel Bunji Garlin is a rum drinker?
From Trinidad.
From Trinidad?
Is it a rum beer? Alright?
You're wrong on one part, but
We're also going to add a ½ ounce of sweet and sour mix inside of here. Going to add some Grand Marnier. Sophia. A ½ ounce also. And what we're going to do is we're going to shake all these ingredients together.
Alright. Shake it, not stir it.
Yes, shake and not stir.
Alright.
And here a couple of you do a shake called the Trini shake. So.
Did he bust a wine behind
you? Yeah. He did have a Yeah, that's the famous Trini shake. Look again, gangster man. Look again.
No, I just want to come mixed drinks. Just do that.
Yeah, the Trini shake, man.
That looks nice though.
It's a really nice cocktail.
That don't look like Bunji, does though.
That don't look like Bunji. This is a Viking, This is a Viking, This is a Viking. It has a very rustic look to it.
Alright.
Hold on, why the Viking and the Vi Queen have the same ingredients?
Oh no, it's not the same ingredients at all. It's far from.
Bunji want to know why I put on Hennessy in the drink.
So there you have it, your Viking and your Viking.
Your Viking and
This is where we taste?
Yes, you taste here, you taste here. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Guys, such a pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
I want to wish you guys all the best as, of course, you move forward. What's next for Bunji, Garlin, and Fair and Lyons?
Crop over.
Yeah, we know.
Straight into Caribana, then over to Belgium, August 8 and 9 for Antillean Festine.
Then London.
Then London.
Back to New York.
Back to New York, album launch, Texas. Back to London.
The album is hitting when?
August 12th.
August 12th.
Yeah, it's actually on iTunes now for pre-order.
Right
now.
Nice,
so
nice,
yeah, all tracks up there, and everything is going good. We're going until October. Nice.
And presently working on the album. It'll finish soon. With Boy Wonder and Major Lazer.
Excellent.
So
guys, keep doing it.
Thank you.
And 2015 tracks laid down already? Or?
I released something for St. Vincent.
Right.
So I'm in the studio working on that.
Yeah.
So California Soca.
You see me in the front of the stage.
Naturally.
Spot reserved.
My spot reserved. Bunji, Garlin and Fair Lyons dropping by a cup of Joe this morning on a Foodie Friday and having a good time. Fair Lyons might just stick around with us just for a bit. So stay tuned. We are coming right back here on a cup of Joe. We move into the kitchen next.
Here's how you can use Rani flatbread to make a quick and delicious snack. You give salsa a cream cheese flip, make it into a dip, cut Rani into triangular strips and bake them into chips.
Now that's a Rani good idea.
Hello there. I'm sure you recognize him, but you may not know me. I'm Mr. Peanut's stunt double. I used to go by Mr. Peanut Butter, but somebody thought I was infringing on his trademark. So now I have to go by Doug. Peanut Butter Doug. Roll it!
Action! Cut! Action! Cut!
Amazing stuff. You paying attention over there? That's called acting. That's what separates the real actors. I'm okay. Introducing Planters Peanut Butter. Naturally remarkable.
All right, so here we are in the kitchen, and this season on A Cup of Joe, we're introducing what we are calling the Drink, Lounge and Bistro Menu Challenge. Let me quickly break that down for you. It's a 3 of drinks young chefs that will be battling over the next 3 weeks with one of their dishes being placed on the drink menu. They are battling to have their dish, their special dish being put on the drink menu, when a tasting table across in just a little bit will decide whether or not this dish will be good enough to be on that menu. Our full chef in the competition this week is Chef Marcano. Chef Marcano, welcome to the competition, of course, and let's just get from you what you're going to do to put on the menu.
Okay, thank you for having me. Today I will be preparing a bacon shark pizza.
A bacon shark pizza?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's very interesting and quite tasty as well.
I'm looking forward to see the preparation. Get right in. Let's see how it's going to go.
First of all, we start with the salsa, because you know, with all bacon shark, you want to have that little freshness.
Alright.
So you cut on up your tomatoes, your cucumbers, your pineapples. And it does well. I like to dice it a little small, so you know you get that fine taste in everything.
So it's a traditional salsa, chef?
Yes, a traditional salsa. But the only exception is that I choose to put a little mint to complement with the fish as well.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's a bacon shark on a pizza?
Yes.
Where did this inspiration, where did this idea come from in your head?
Well, not having the opportunity to always go out and have fun at the beach, and, you know, and bring that nostalgia, feeling, that comfort and relaxation that everyone wants to have. So this is like your little home away from home that you can just have at home. Just squeeze some lime juice.
So Chef Mickyle preparing the salsa, which is expected to be the base of the pizza, chef?
The base of the pizza will be a tamarind mango sauce.
A tamarind mango sauce? So you're not using
no, not the traditional pizza sauce. It will be a little too heavy, as well as it will take away too much of the flavor from the fish.
Okay, okay, okay.
Now, excuse me. Now we will put in some of our house-made pepper sauce that we do here. A little in this pepper sauce goes a very, very, very long way. So we will season it with some salt, black pepper, and a little parsley for color.
So the salsa is really just to complement the shark on the pizza?
So it's like a little condiments that you will normally do when after you get your bacon shark.
Right. Understand.
I will let this marinate and let the flavor sit a little more as time goes on.
Okay.
Next step is to bread and fry the shark. It's going to be a light breading, so it wouldn't take away the seasoning that we have put in the shark. Sorry about that. The shark has been seasoned with salt, black pepper, fresh garlic, thinly sliced onions, some lime zest and lime juice as well. And for the breading, I use some ground cricks, the whole wheat one, because it's a little more firm, some flour, a little touch of baking powder, salt, black pepper, and some all-purpose seasoning as well. But in this breading process, I don't use any egg, because I don't want it to be too heavy. So just a light dusting of the flour, turn on the heat a bit, and it goes straight into the pan.
While that's frying, you can now prepare.
Right, you can now prepare the dough for the pizza.
Kind of interesting to see how the sauce comes together as well. It's a tamarind sauce.
Yes, it's any store-bought tamarind that you can buy. It's more preferable to have it, like if you can have it like freshly made, but you're not so lucky all the time. So store-bought with just some mango puree that you have, or even fresh mango will go as well better. And some sugar, some salt, and a little touch of pepper, because depending on how spicy the tamarind sauce is, you'll go to taste the sauce.
It's a tamarind mango sauce.
Right, so we have some already prepared here. We'll just drizzle it. Anything. And let's spread it. Now, instead of placing the meat and all the other ingredients directly on the pizza, we are going to bake it like if it's a flatbread. So the taste of the sauce and everything else sticks to the dough.
Oh, okay, okay.
And that way it comes out more crisp, and everything, it doesn't just feel as one big, one big bite.
Yeah.
You taste every layer of seasoning and different aspects in the dish.
All right, let's see if that dish makes it. Yep. All right. Chef, can you tell us a little bit about yourself quickly?
Well, I graduated from hotel school last year in September, and I've only been working in the culinary industry for about a little over a year.
A little over a year?
Yeah.
Nice. And drink is your first job here?
Well, no. My last job was at Tamnatai.
Right.
And drink is my second job.
I drink Lounge and Bistro. I'm hoping to get one of these dishes, one of your dishes onto the menu. Hopefully. When we come back, we will leave Chef, let him plate this up for us, and we'll head across to the tasting table where a team of judges will be putting Chef Mickyl's dish to the test. We're coming right back here. Stay with us. This is A Cup of Joe.
Hello there. I'm sure you recognize him, but you may not know me. I'm Mr. Peanut's stunt double. I used to go by Mr. Peanut Butter, but somebody thought I was infringing on his trademark. So now I have to go by Doug. Peanut Butter Doug. Roll it!
Action! Cut! Action! Cut!
Amazing stuff. You paying attention over there? That's called acting. That's what separates the real actors. I'm okay. Introducing Planters Peanut Butter. Naturally remarkable.
Welcome to my tasting table. Yes, we are here for the menu challenge presented by Drink, Lounge and Bistro. And what we're doing in a nutshell, as I would have told you in the kitchen before, we have 3 lovely plated dishes here. A chef will compete every week for the next 3 weeks here on A Cup of Joe for their dish to be presented on the Drink, Lounge and Bistro menu. So I have a panel of judges here that will start the process going. I have next to me, we're privileged to have Lyons. She has stayed on with us. She is our guest celebrity judge today, and of course head chef here at Drink Lounge and Bistro, Chef Dwight Samaru. Now, what we're going to do is have Chef Mickyle Marcano present his dish and tell us exactly what he did for us. So, Chef?
Hi, judges. Today I have prepared a bacon shark pizza for you all.
A bacon shark pizza?
It was inspired because a lot of hours we work in the night, you know, you doesn't have the time to go in the beach during the day because most of the time you're sleeping throughout the day or you have responsibilities to do. So just to bring back that little nostalgia feeling and that little comfort from home, there's the bacon shark pizza.
So for those of us who can't just go up to Maracas, you're presenting it right here at Drink. All right, guys, let's do a taste and then tell Chef exactly what we're tasting. So let's get busy. Chef, this looks good.
It does.
The pizza has a tamarind mango sauce as its base instead of the regular pizza sauce.
So it's not a red sauce?
No, it's not a red sauce. Tamarind mango to give it a little kind of kick and zing. And the shark is pan fried. You have a pineapple salsa as well, topped with some arugula for your little veggies and stuff like that. And it's topped with a little lime juice just to bring out everything else.
Why you decided not to go with the red sauce?
Well, it's more light and it more complements it and it brings the more authentic feel. So like instead of, you don't really get tomato sauce other than ketchup when you go for bacon shark. You have something like shadow benny, which has in the salsa shadow benny lime sauce as marinated. And the tamarind sauce really brings it to an all-rounded flavor. So you get the zing, you get the spice, you get the freshness, you get the clean flavor, the taste of the fish, sorry. Everything is just will complement and make you feel confident.
All right, Fiona, let me get your take on it.
You get 1,000,000 points for originality.
Thank you.
I think Pizza Hut and all these people should be carrying this. This is awesome. The taste is fabulous. I love the mix. It's not overwhelming. Like no one thing overwhelms the other. So you do get the taste of the tamarind, you do get the taste of the other seasoning, but you also get that shark, bacon shark, authentic taste, even though you don't have like an actual big thick fried bake. So it's nice.
So it's a healthy
and it looks healthy because this reminds me of a pita.
Oh, right. There's a flatbread approach I was going for.
Chef, let me get the most important take of them.
I really love this dish. You know, he took the time to eliminate the pizza sauce and try something different, which is what I really like.
Yeah.
You know,
All right, so you've impressed Chef Dwight. Let's see how far that goes. Just before we wrap, tell us, Mickyle, what or why do you think, and you have to talk to Chef here, that this dish is worthy to be on the Drink menu?
Well, not too many of the stuff that we have here are catered for vegetarian options. So this is one route that we can take, and as well as marketing wise, we'll be out of the box for many people. So like we are trying to introduce a seafood pizza. So this hopefully can be one of the first steps to many more future endeavors.
Mickyle Marcano, thank you very much, Chef Mickyle Marcano. He is our first contestant here as we do battle here in the Drink Kitchen to see which one of these chefs will have their dish featured on the Drink Lounge and Bistro's menu in the coming weeks. 3 chefs battling over the next 3 weeks, and we will have our tasting table here putting the final judging on it, and then at the end of the 3 weeks we will let you know who will be crowned the champion and which dish you can come right here at Drink Lounge and Bistro and taste up on your own. Thank you, judging table. Thank you very much, Fiam.
You're most welcome.
We're taking a short break here on A Cup of Joe. We're coming back.
One morning, Peter walked out to find every flower that he never stopped to notice, every sunrise that he never watched, every football match he forgot to play with his son, and arrived at a cafe to find every conversation he never had with his father. And it was only then that Peter finally decided to wake up. Wake up to life. Nescafe. Nestle. Good food, good life.
Hey, we are back and it's time for Buy Local, Cook Local, presented to you by TriniCooks.com. And this is where, if you're now picking up on our show, it's really where we feature local artisans that create their own products, package it so nicely, and put it out there on the market. Our very own TNT artisans doing their stuff. And today, we're starting our very first Foodie Friday of season 2 with a lady by the name of Astrida Saunders. She is the owner of Exotic Caribbean Mountain Pride, and what she does, Astrida literally takes cocoa and creates it into all sorts of lovely products. Am I right?
Yes, that's what I do.
That's what you do?
That's my specialty.
welcome to Cup of Joe. Welcome to Foodie Fridays.
Thank you so much for inviting me to come.
And you have a lovely display here. Let's first, you take cocoa in its raw state?
I start from the dried beans.
Right.
The dried fermented beans.
Right.
So I work from there onwards.
Right. Tell us the process.
The beans are these are what the beans look like,
right.
dried. A lot of people want to know, when you cut a cocoa powder, the beans are normally white. How do you get brown? Why is chocolate brown? Okay.
The beans are normally white?
The beans are normally white when you cut open a powder.
And it's not white chocolate?
No, white chocolate is something totally different.
That would be my brilliance,
so, the beans are fermented and then dried in traditional cocoa houses. The traditional cocoa houses gives a more flavored cocoa bean. Today we don't have that much drying of cocoa beans in traditional houses. We have commercial dryers. So they get the job done, but the flavor of the bean is totally different from a sun-dried beans.
The natural process.
The natural process. So the beans are dried, and the process to change these beans into these lovely products here, first the beans have to be deshelled. It has to be roasted and deshelled. Okay. So there's a shell over it, and what's under the shell is what you take.
Oh, so I can take all the shell here?
So this is the outer shell.
Oh, so it gets the chocolate.
So once it's roasted, that shell comes out easy. Oops.
Right, nice,
right?
Okay.
So this here is what is used to make chocolate.
It smells
and this is
strong.
called cocoa nibs. This is cocoa, the nib, which is the inner part of the cocoa bean after the shell is taken out. So this is what has all the antioxidants and all the good things for you. When I say dark chocolate is good for you, dark chocolate is filled with all kind of sugar and all of these things. So the better health benefit of the cocoa bean is the nib.
Right. And you can eat this directly?
You can eat it directly once it's roasted, or if it's roasted. Some people tend to chew it naturally because they say the heat kills some of the good properties that the bean has.
Right, okay.
So
and that's what
the
you
cocoa
package
nib, the cocoa nib is very bitter, but a teaspoon in your cereal or in a fruit bowl, a fruit snacks, you can consume it and you get all the natural health benefits of the cocoa bean.
All right, tell me about some of your products now.
Okay, so these nibs are then processed into traditional chocolate, which we grew up on as cocoa tea. Right? So you, countryside anywhere there's cocoa.
Cocoa tea.
Yeah, get cocoa tea. Long time cocoa tea. So this was my first product. We wanted to...
in the form of a cocoa?
Yeah, because I was catering for a souvenir market.
Okay.
So I know people look for things made in Trinidad. I wanted to commercialize it. So making things in your hand like a ball, to me is not that exciting. It doesn't look like a souvenir. So the idea came up, okay, if you're making cocoa, let's make it shaped like a cocoa. And I thought it was an ideal way to market the product as well as it could be an ideal souvenir, which was my creative idea, make a souvenir from cocoa.
Nice.
So once we started making the souvenir from cocoa, it was a hype. The cocoa industry recognized it. It's like, wow, where this idea came from and things like that. So I tell people I make chocolate. So tell them I make chocolate, now they expect a sweet stuff.
Chocolate,
yes. So when you show them the cocoa, it's like disappointing. Oh, I thought you make chocolate, you know, the sort of way. So being in the field, I started to want to learn how is this process, how do they convert these beans into chocolate. And it was a long journey. It's about 6 or 7 years I've been doing this. So the traditional chocolate was the first product. Then we tried to make cocoa butter. We say it was produced, it is being produced, there must be a way. So we started to produce cocoa butter. Now we produce 2 grades of cocoa butter. A gourmet cocoa butter, which is made from sun-dried beans.
Well, hello, may I intrude?
It has an aroma.
So this is like to.
This one is gourmet. Gourmet cocoa butter can be used in your food. It's a natural oil. It's good. Yeah, because it's sun-dried beans, so you get a different aroma.
So this is to be used in food.
You can use it on your skin also, but it's gourmet.
So you can use it on your skin as well?
Really? Yeah. This cocoa butter, you can use it to make white chocolate. White chocolate is made from cocoa butter, not cocoa. That's why it's white. So you get the flavor. All right. So then this one here is also a cocoa butter, but I made it like a skincare grade. It's also a clean butter, but it's not some sun-dried beans.
Okay.
So if you smell both of them,
there's a difference in the smell.
There's a difference in the smell.
You know, I have to do compare and contrast.
Yes. But I kind of want to taste. This is the cocoa tea.
So this is a cold version of it because I cannot say everybody knows what is cocoa tea. And they think that's all you can do with cocoa beans. So I made a drink called Cocoa Mania.
Oh, this is Cocoa Mania.
Yes.
Sounds even better.
Yeah. Which is a cold version. It is made with fresh mint leaves, a little coconut milk. And our traditional chocolate, along with milk and sugar. So,
so can we taste?
Yes, of course.
Cheers.
Cocoa Mania. Yeah, to Cocoa Mania.
Minty.
Yes, it's local natural mint.
Nutmeg in here as well.
The nutmeg and thing is in the spices are included in the chocolate. So when you buy your chocolate, you don't have to go and look for nutmeg or bay leaf or clove. The spice is already in the chocolate.
So you can also use this product that you have here, which you can.
This is like alternative. My aim when I started to make chocolate was to make products from chocolate. So I don't consider myself a chocolatier. I consider somebody who makes product from chocolate. So it could be anything. So with the same cocoa, you know, and people want, so what can you do with this? I try to invent. So this here is something, you know, like the Mexicans have something called mole, which they use in their meat.
Right.
So I said, wow, we should try a Trini mole.
So it's a cocoa mole.
It's a cocoa mole.
So
this is the grounded cocoa with the natural spices that we use in meat. A little ginger, a little shadow.
So it's like a seasoning?
It's like a seasoning.
So you can literally put this over.
Just rub it on your meat and you grill it or you bake it.
Bake it. Nice.
It's fabulous.
Seasoning meat with chocolate.
That sounds too good to be true. Too good to be true.
The aroma is fantastic.
Ashrita, these products are all available.
Most of the products you can order through me, through my email, Ashrita_Saunders@yahoo.com.
Right.
Also, we have our traditional chocolates in most of the souvenir shops and supermarkets. Massy. Massy, True Value, Extra Foods, Penny Savers, and Tobago. So these are very well distributed. They are in the airport also in most of the souvenir shops.
Wonderful.
And you can get the recipes to see how you can use chocolate to actually season your meat and have a lovely grilled chocolate dinner. Yes, that sounds good. On trinicooks.com, you can get all the recipes on trinicooks.com. Go onto our website and check the recipes out with all these lovely cocoa products right here in TNT. Ashrita Saunders, thank you so much for joining us. Buy local,
we also do sweet chocolates.
Sweet chocolates?
Yes, edible chocolates that you can taste.
I'm sure the sweet tooth people will like that. We're taking a short break. We're coming back to wrap the program here. Bea and I will do it on the home stretch in just a bit.
Maria's jeans, with her since college. Sarah's dress, always her best party mate. Laura and her blouse, friends through 2 kids. Want to keep fitting into your clothes? Try Fitness. Delicious crunchy flakes made with whole grain, which can help you maintain your figure. Fitness, keep on zipping.
Okay, so what a fantastic Foodie Friday to kick off for season 2 of Bill Jackson.
Yes. What a fantastic week.
A fantastic premiere week for season 2.
Yeah.
We did it. We're back and we did it.
Indeed.
Yeah. I really enjoyed sitting with the Viking and the Vi Queen.
Yes, that was, I have to say, one of my more memorable interviews since we've started this whole shebang, season 1 and season 2. There's just there's an easiness that comes with the two of them. There's a comfort level that is just speaks to the quality of the relationship.
A real couple.
Yeah, they're real. They're real. Fayan, beautiful, down to it. Although she said, don't tell too many people that will ruin her reputation.
Right. Because she has a little different kind of reputation.
No, but we thank them so much for taking the time out to hang out with us this morning. Loving what's happening in the kitchen.
Yeah,
with our
interesting competition taking place. And we started at such a high standard, I thought, today though.
I'm really, really interested to see what the other two chefs are coming in.
Yeah,
I'm really interested to see.
That's shock. A baked pizza was something
Chef
to
Dwight is
behold.
going to have a difficult choice.
Yeah,
it's going to be a difficult choice for Chef Dwight.
So stay with us for the drink menu challenge for the next few weeks. So that's going to be an interesting one to see which one. I just feel Chef Dwight would have to say just put all on the menu. But we'll try and time them.
We had some beautiful things happening this week. You know, we spoke about mental health. We saw you get weighed and had your BMI.
Stop looking at me like that, Jackson.
You saw my eyes shift down.
It's Foodie Fridays. I'm looking like this, you know. It's Foodie Fridays. Make me put on the pounds.
No, we did some amazing things this week. You can look forward to us upping the ante even more next week. I might have a little surprise in store for you.
You do?
I might.
All right. Okay.
Something I asked you on the last show in the first season, but I won't let the cat of the band.
I can't remember.
Just yet.
So much has happened since the last season.
But we've changed up quite a lot of stuff, but I wanted us to stay a little bit true to some of the stuff that we started in the first season.
Yeah.
So I want to bring back my cup of tea, not my cup of tea on a Friday.
Fair enough.
Do you mind?
I'm
you
game.
Don't mind?
I'm game.
All right, so we had so much fun today, so we're just going to get serious for 1 minute.
Fair enough.
So, you know what's been happening in TNT, the crime situation, and people are trying to clamp down, and we've been having soldier patrols in various parts of TNT, and there's been quite a bit of debate as to whether the soldiers should be allowed to patrol and have certain powers comparable to the police. And I was just wondering your feelings where that was concerned. Your cup of tea, not your cup of tea.
And whether or not the soldiers should have
comparable powers of police, arrest and all that type of stuff.
I don't see any reason why. Because, I mean, realistically, we have a police force to perform policing duties. If it is, we're saying that the army and the regiment needs to back up, that assist. I have no issue with that. But I see no issue. I just feel that there is a underlying sense of danger that was said. The police, they have a role. The army
has a role.
They have a role. So
and the two
should not
be blurred. The lines should not be blurred. I agree with you.
Not my cup of tea.
I agree with you.
We agree. Scorpios agree again.
There we go.
Yep.
Alrighty, so this is where we wrap inside of this week for A Cup of Joe. Don't forget, if you want to check us out on Facebook, you can find us at A Cup of Joe TT. Actually, no, that's Cup of Joe TT on Facebook.
You forgot already?
No, I didn't forget. It was a slip of the tongue. And if you would like to send us an email, you can send it to acupofjoeTT@gmail.com. You wouldn't change, huh?
No, why?
You wouldn't change.
Why?
No.
Why?
It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Next week?
And it's only the first week.
Hello.
We're taking a relaxation on the weekend, and we're coming back bright and early here on Monday morning. Do join us for A Cup of Joe on Monday, right here on CCN TV6. On behalf of Bill Jackson and the entire team, I'm Joel Filifano. Cheers.